Come on.
I'd like to.
About your other projects.
I can't. I've got one special one coming up, and I can't tell you. I'll tell you at the end of March, or maybe March, April, mid-April. I will tell you. I've got a very special project with some very special people, and I'm still also doing this thing with Jeff Brown from Sweet, but Jeff might be involved in this other project as well, I think, and Dave. He's my best pal in my liking. T-Rex pal.
Where the live recording of Chasing Shadows is taken from, who played on it?
Paul.
Your solo.
Well, it's not really a solo album as such. I just put it together because it's some things that I've been doing in a studio.
It's live.
It is live.
Wow.
It was because Paul's playing drums live. We played it in my garage at home. But it was live playing, as in live. The backing. There's no extra. We just did it. We played it.
No one else?
Only me. I did everything. Apart from one track. I did, honestly. I'm not kidding. I just played everything. It took me a long time to do it, but I did it. Yes, everything. I can play. No, I'm not.
Oh, no.
I'm not. I'm crazy. There's a fine line between a genius and being very crazy.
Last question.
From fans. What car do you have?
Oh,
And why?
I used to have fancy cars. I've had Jaguars, Porsches, everything. But nowadays I don't like all that because I just don't like it really. Apart from anything else, I get no time to drive them. So I've got, at the moment, my favourite car is called Skippy because it's an army Land Rover that I actually, would you believe, semi-built myself. That's another thing I do. I'm going and I get underneath and go, and that's kind of my hobby. I like getting underneath and getting all full of oil and I do this Land Rover up, and I call it Skippy because it has a reason, because mainly I use it to go down to what they call in England the tip. So if you've got old trees and rubbish, you go down to the rubbish tip, which is called in England the skip. So my Land Rover is nicknamed now Skippy, but it's my favourite little car because I made it myself really, and everybody looks at me because they think I'm crazy in this old stupid ex-army vehicle that goes wandering up and down. But it's just like a few weeks ago when all the snow come, because it's got big, really great big wheels on, and everybody goes up and down where I live in like posh cars like Jaguars, and they're all getting stuck, and I just went straight past, and I thought, oh Skippy, come on, because it can go over, in fact it could actually go probably over the top of one of the cars if I wanted it to. You put it in gear, it's like an army thing, it goes, and it's beautiful. I love it anyway, nobody else does. You've got to be that sort of person. I tell you who does, Dave loves it. I've got to tell you, Dave the keyboard player, T-Rex, loves that car.
Okay. Do you believe in astrology?
Oh God, I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. That's a good answer, isn't it? I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I find it. You've picked on a very strange subject now with me, because I find, I know what you're saying, about star signs and things, yeah. But when I look up at the stars and you see the sky, and I think, what I can never understand is, which probably most people can't, where does it end? I mean, what is, how, if you come to a brick wall, where do you go from, behind it? What is behind it? It's a weird feeling. And I used to think that I was this must sound really weird now, but at one time when I was sort of a bit younger and thinking about things like that, I thought that I was like you get little insects in your hair or something. I used to think that maybe I'm just a little insect inside somebody's body now.
Yeah, maybe you are.
There might be a big body around us. Yeah, so that sounds weird, but you never know, do you? Little insect and saying, what's he doing? And then somebody will open the door and try to get you out. Do you understand what I mean? It's weird, but it could be true. But yes, astrology as such, like you say, a lot of American people, don't they? Like Susie and that always says, what star sign are you?
Why?
Susie's Gemini, I'm Gemini. And a lot
But
of... What? We is that why we get on very well?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's what I mean. Maybe it's right, yeah. I mean, she will always say that. She always says, I know you're a Gemini because that's why we get on very well. But I don't know, because I'm not very good at all, eh? All I think is, I just think, my sort of thing about life is that I hope that I just like I wish everybody's peaceful and happy and don't cause any trouble. You don't need trouble. And it upsets me, the world, sometimes, seeing all these crazy things that go on. It really does. I think, why do they do it? Why do people hurt each other?